address a hot topic in the CrossFit world. So I was out walking my dog and I came back to my phone and I think I had 30+ text messages, but it looks like the CrossFit Games are on. And there's an asterisk next to that because they've definitely changed some stuff, which we're gonna address in today's video. But as of now, what it looks like is it's happening in Aromas the same weekend as what was planned in Madison. So I believe July 27th through August 2nd. And it looks like they're taking the top 20 from the open and then backfilling with 10 people from the winners of the sanctionals. That's where it gets sticky and that's where it gets a little bit confusing. And I think that's where some of the controversy is definitely gonna lie.
So I think what this means for Christy is at the very least, it helps put some wind in the sails, and mentally, when you're grinding through hard workouts or knowing that there's at least a pot of gold at the end of the tunnel or rainbow, that there's something to work towards. When you're putting in work that's almost past what's necessary, to have some motivation to get there is definitely helpful. And there seems like there's some stuff that's maybe a little bit unfair to some people who have actually already qualified, and it seems like they might even be taking away spots. But for the people who are going, at least you know that you're going and you're training for something, and you're not spending your summer just spending all of your time in the gym for nothing. So we're working hard, there's a goal at the end of the road, and there's something to look forward to.
What we know so far is they started with teens and masters, and so they eliminated that division, saying that they would reset in 2020, and that alone was heartbreaking. I know my mom's been a master before, and to see how hard she trains and to know, and I know several masters that were excited to compete, so that was really tough. And now they delivered that there will also be no teams. So teams are cool. I got to do team last year, and that was probably one of my favorite experiences. So the fact that there won't be any teams is just, I think we saw it coming just with all of the social distancing stuff, but that's just kind of wild.
Yeah, they made it the bare minimum of what they can do to actually make the CrossFit Games happen, and we kind of foresaw this coming. We assumed that if there was going to be cuts, it probably would be teens and masters, and also teams, and that is what played out. What we didn't see coming was that they would actually change some of the ways that you were actually able to qualify. So it seems like there's actually people who may have qualified, got their invitation, and that's actually being taken away from them because they've changed what the standards are to actually get to the CrossFit Games. So
how that would work is basically like, for instance, somebody who took maybe 25th or 30th in the open that was above the blue line went to a sanctional, and they already had that open invite. So they passed their sanctional invite. So say they took first or second at that sanctional where they had the invite because they were within the blue line but not in the top 20. Now they're outside of the blue line, but yet they still won their sanctional. So now, because they don't get the open invite, they've revoked the sanctional invite that they gave to somebody when they thought that person qualified, and now they're getting that sanctional invite. So it's kind of a cluster, and nobody really knows who's actually going to be going, who's actually not going to be going, and travel also comes into play here.
So there's other countries that we still don't really know who's even going to be allowed in or out, or if they're able to travel and make it. And if they can or can't, we'll also determine who gets backfilled invites. So, we're not that far away already, and there's still people who are going to be on the border not knowing if they actually are going to get to go or if their season's over. And, that's a rough feeling, and it's a hard thing to train for with the uncertainty.
My heart definitely breaks for anybody who thought they were going to have an invite and potentially doesn't have one. Especially, I have some friends who are first-time Games qualifiers. Like, I would probably be crying my eyes out to know that you've worked so hard and each year you try to qualify. It's a heartbreaking thing, and I don't know if there's a right answer or a wrong answer. I do know for me, what we'll do is we'll continue now just to focus on training, and we'll take this full steam ahead until we learn more, and we'll start to dial things in over these next, I think it's 10 weeks until we'll be in Aromas. So stay tuned for more, but that's our update as of now.